Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing the Lead News Network. I'm your host, James Glenn Goharash Kupchak.
And I'm Josh. Tuesday, students competed in the feats of strength. Tatooine took first place, with Rohan coming in second place, and Wonderland graciously taking third.
Death! 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 With every breath we conquer death! Live long and prosper! Vulcan will win!
Gallifrey!
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 Gallifrey! I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win!
So what was your favorite game?
I really enjoyed Protect the Pizza, watching that one and watching the different strategies that played out in it. There was a girl who wasn't very tall who managed to win 2 rounds.
Were there any injuries?
I heard that 2 gentlemen were injured, had hurt their ankles and were being taken care of.
How many games did you win in total? Do you remember?
I think it was just 2. I mean, not just 2. It was a whole 2 out of 4. But pretend there's no 4, so we won a whole 2 games. First one was Ready Player One or Ready Something One. It was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
Yeah. Did you have a certain strategy for that game that led you guys to the win?
So what you do is you run, you come back, you throw your teammate into the battlefield thing of plates.
You throw them?
Yeah, we would grab them and throw them like chickens. It was so great, and you see them
Like
fly.
chickens?
Yeah, because they fly over that and they grab it and come back.
I see. That's a great analogy.
People sprain their legs though, so don't do that. We recommend.
Don't throw your teammates
No,
like chickens.
No, don't do it. It worked well though. 'Cause we
Okay.
won.
So what was your favorite event for this year's Feats of Strength?
Probably Ultimate Cricket.
Ooh, how'd you guys do in that?
We won.
Nice.
What was your favorite game?
Probably cricket.
Cricket. Why?
Probably because it was the athletic one. We got to throw balls and stuff.
Our cheer was great, probably the best. I don't want to be too humble, but we're probably the best in the cheer department. But other than that, we got destroyed. We lost the first one, got a tie in the second one, and then lost the third one. But it's all fun, I guess. So we would just get in a circle, huddle up, and then we rock back and forth, be like, yeah, and then yeah. And I just be like, Sokovia.
Tatooine, Tatooine, we will win this day. And we'll crush your hopes and dreams, and then we'll shout hooray!
Each team's cheer votes were collected Tuesday, and the results are in. Avalon and Rohan tied for first place, and not sure if you guys remember, but Rohan was the team that chanted death. If that doesn't say something about lead, I don't know what does. In second place was Wonderland, and finally taking third place was Oz. Honorable mentions were handed to Gilder and Genovia for some memorable performances.
Moving on to business, the 4 lead business companies are actively competing to climb their way to the top of the financial ladder. Andrews, Baldwin, Chester's, and Digby. The question is, who will come out on top and who will crash? Be sure to invest today before stocks close, and tune in later for the results.
Speaking of results, the talent show was another great success. Students performed phenomenally, showing great skills in music, singing, and of course, talents.
There can be miracles when you believe, when you believe.
Weather is your typical Michigan bipolar temperatures with a high of 33 degrees and a low of 16 degrees Celsius. Oh, and a few clouds, just a few.
Yesterday, House and Senate caucus meetings were held. Lobbyists spoke for all parties. Josh and I had a chance to get up close and personal with the lobbyists for some interviews after the committee meetings were held.
So the bill today that I am opposing is House Joint Resolution C, modify term limits. We don't want to see politicians becoming career politicians, making this all they do. We don't want them so focused on their re-election campaigns that they lack focus on the legislation that comes across their desk. We have seen this happen many times in federal elections, and currently in the state, with the term limits set where they're at, we don't see that as much of an issue. So there's no need to extend the term limits further than they're already at.
Sam, what is the bill you are opposing today?
That would be House Joint Resolution M to abolish the State Board of Education.
Okay, so that's very interesting. Why did you choose to oppose this bill in specific?
So this is something that I feel incredibly passionate about. What this bill would do is it would take the position of 8 different people, elected officials, democratically elected officials, and it would break it down to one person that would be appointed by the governor. And I'm not for that. I like the diverse group of and the differing opinions for moving forward with our education system for the best interest of our students. For the prospects moving forward, I would say that there's a lot of different opinions. It's fairly even, I would say. A lot of excellent questions from the senators. A lot of interest in this topic. It's really hard to say which way it's going to go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm afraid that's not all the time we have for today, folks, but we just don't care. Once again, I'm your host, James Glenn Gohorish Kupchak.
And I'm Josh. We won't be seeing you later.
And cut! That's a wrap!